Yeah, let's start.
Right, so this is a elevator controller. It uses the Dragon board to control it. And up here we've got a DC motor that moves the elevator cart up and down, and it's controlled by the H-bridge chip here on the board that allows you to control a motor. And then for each floor, there's these IR sensors that go across. So when the elevator cart moves up, it breaks the beam in the IR sensor so it knows when to stop. So like if I say go to floor 3, it's going to start moving up. And when it'll break the second floor sensor, it'll update the screen to say floor 2. So it says floor, on the screen now it says floor 2. Then when it gets to floor 3, it stops and beeps, and the screen gets updated to say you're on floor 3. And you can put in multiple calls, like I can say go up to floor 4 and then go back down to floor 1. So it's going to go up to floor 4, stop, and then immediately turn around and start going back down to floor 1.
And once it passes the 4, it's going to update saying floor 3, and then once it breaks the second sensor, it's going to say floor 2, and then once it gets to the target floor, which has been pressed for floor 1, it will say floor 1 and the buzzer will go off saying that you've reached your target floor.
So if you press two different levels, which one it will go first?
It'll serve the one you push first.
Yeah.
So if I say 3,
Okay.
then 1, it'll serve 3 first, and then once it gets to 3, it'll reevaluate where it needs to go based on the active calls that I put into it. So I said 3, and I also said 1, so it's going to go to 3. It'll stop. Now the code is going to reevaluate which floor it wants to go to. I had 1, so it's going to go back 1 and serve 1.
The second LED shows that the DC motor is
Because these
going in bursts.
indicate which signal is being sent to the H-bridge chip. So this means turn
And
counterclockwise.
you connect the infrared to
They're on port H,
port H.
and the software is constant. Whenever you're moving, the software is constantly checking port H. The buttons themselves are on interrupt, so that you can always push the interrupt. You can always put in a floor call even if it's moving. It doesn't.
Okay, I can
Even
see
the
your
microcontroller
three diodes.
There are 4 diodes.
Four diodes.
yeah.
Why are you using four?
And the diodes allow us to have 4 buttons connected to one interrupt. So that means that we can push any one of these buttons and trigger an interrupt, and then check which button pushed it inside the interrupt. There's a schematic that shows why this works. Basically, basically why this works is the one diode of the button we pushed becomes forward bias. The other ones go reverse bias. So port H or the IRQ goes low, and we're still able to check port H values for the right button.
And this is a very small motor.
It's a little bitty motor.
Yeah, is that DC motor for
6
sure,
volts
right?
DC.
6 volt. Okay, but it's the size is very compact. Yeah,
It's tiny. It
It's
actually has a lot of
It's
torque
got
'cause
quite a
it
bit
has,
of torque.
it
though.
has
yeah.
gears.
it has some
Yeah,
some gears
combination.
here. Yeah, okay. So did you buy this motor?
Yes.
Okay.
It was like really cheap motor.
Okay.